Hi everyone, my name is Girish Rao. Thanks for watching this video. This video was brought to you by Finxter Academy. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to use regular expressions to remove non-alphabetic characters from strings. And no, I don't mean you non-alphabet characters, get out of that string. I mean the RE Python library. I'm going to use the RE Python built-in library to remove the non-alphabet characters from strings. Let's see how to do that. Okay, so let's see how to remove the non-alphabet characters from the string that I created and use the regular expression to do that. So I have two screens on the right over here. I have my script that I wrote that I'm going to demonstrate about how to get the non-alphabet characters out. And on the right, I have this interactive Python session. So I can just cut and paste into it and let's see what Python does. I specially created this string. It actually, you don't see it immediately, but because of all the non-alphabet characters, but what it says is a healthy dose of omega-3 fatty acids per day keeps the doctor away. Flax seeds and walnuts are a good source of omega-3 fatty acids. That's the embedded message that you don't see. By the way, there is a lesson embedded in this to have a healthy mind and keep a healthy body. It's good for the Python coding career too. All right, so let's see how to do that. I'll cut and paste this whole script into the Python interactive session and we'll discuss the results. So see, I'll paste it here. All right. So now we see in this camel notation, it says a healthy dose of omega fatty acids per day keeps the doctor away. Flax seeds and walnuts are a good source of omega fatty acids. So we got what we wanted. I carefully chose this sentence so it shows it in camel letters because as you notice, it also removed the space. Yes, the spaces are non-alphabet characters, so everything got clobbered and you got this one terse sentence without spaces. Good thing I used the camel characters because otherwise we wouldn't be able to read it. It would be one long continuous string. So, all right, so let's go line by line. What we did, we imported the regular expression standard Python library. It has been standard, I think, since Python 2.7. It has been a standard. I'm using Python 3.9 right now. And yes, it's a standard library within it. So we include that, we import that library, the RE module. The other thing we do is we compile a search pattern. Now, compiling is better than using it, each time, because then you can use a compile object. If you have to keep doing it all through your code, you compile it just once and then you keep using the compiled object. Also, by compiling it, if you just time it, it is really much faster than using onesie expressions every time. What did we do in this compilation? We said we gave it this character set. The square brackets enclose basically a character set. So it chooses any one character. What it is saying is, what this is saying is one character out of this character set. This character set essentially contains the \w is all encompasses all the non-alphabet characters except for underscore and the letters, the numeric letters 0 through 9. So that is what it doesn't include. So we have to specifically include this in the search pattern. You might notice that you might ask, what is this plus over here? Now, what happens is if you remove the plus, right, it would do this, compare this one by one. It would compare this character one by one on each part, on the each character of the string, and it just takes very long to do it. So instead, when you add plus, it does what they call a greedy search. So it will search the whole string all at once for all of these, non-character patterns rather than taking it one by one, going through iterating through the whole string one character at a time. That just takes too long. So when you add as simple as adding the plus in the end just makes it a greedy search and searches the whole string that you given. So here we take the compile generates a pattern an object which we call pattern. It's a regular expression object. And then later on over here, we use the pattern and we use the regular expression object, which is pattern over here, and we use the substitute function, the sub function, which is a substitute function within the regular expression library. And we say substitute any character, non-alphabet character that you found with a blank character. So that's why it takes all this long sentence, removes all the non-alphabet characters, and boom, it becomes a small terse camel notation string. Now, yeah, it's not always camel notation. Camel notation is because I chose the string that way, so that it's easily readable for the purposes of this tutorial. So there you go. That's exactly what it did. However, note that, I had said that it's omega-3 fatty acids, right? And you will notice in this string that the 3 got clobbered too, because yes, when we say non-alphabet, it's really non-alphabet. Alphabets are A through Z, lowercase as well as capital letters, A through Z. Numericals as 0 through 9, underscores and all, the star character, the caret character, percentage, all of those are non-alphabet characters. Non-alphabet, they are not alphabet characters, all right? So yeah, so let's see how to keep the 3 in and see if we can do that. Okay, here we are again. I made a little bit little modification to my script. I'll cut and paste it again, and we'll walk through it. So let's see what happens. All right, so now if we see over here, we have the omega-3 fatty acids and omega-3 fatty acids. So in both cases, the 3 got included. Now, what did we do? Like I said, when we compile the expression, look at this. I commented my previous one that I used. What it did in the search pattern was it included the non-alphabet characters, but it also included the numeric characters 0 through 9. And that's why in our previous example, the 3 got clobbered. It got removed and substituted with a blank character. However, in this particular one, which is this line, I removed the 0-9. See here, I removed it. I kept the underscore and all the non-alphabet characters except the numeric 0 through 9, and it left the 3s in this time. So again, a healthy dose of omega-3 fatty acids per day keeps the doctor away. Flax seeds and walnuts are a good source of omega-3 fatty acids. So that's all. That's the way to clean it. As simple as that. Include the RE regular expression Python standard library. Use compile, the compile function to create object, a regular expression object, and then use the regular expression object along with the sub method of regular expression library, and substitute the search pattern with a blank. That's all. It's as easy as that. So in this tutorial, you learned how to use a regular expression, compile an object to be able to remove, characters, to manipulate strings. So I hope that was useful, and remember to eat your omega-3s to keep a healthy mind and a healthy body. Well, I hope you learned something useful today. Thanks for watching this tutorial. This tutorial was brought to you by Finxter Academy. Until next time.